Hello there everyone, my name is Randy. We're here to play some more Kingdom Hearts Final Mix part number 34. Thank you for joining for today's episode. And let's just get this out of the way. I know my videos were behind by quite a bit. I know I only uploaded 2 videos last week of any kind. They're both Kingdom Hearts. And where the hell is Tales of Symphonia? Tales of Hysteria. I know. Trust me when I tell you, it is currently 7 a.m. I've been up since 5 a.m. Trying to get this stuff to work. It is working now. Hopefully, if you guys are seeing this, obviously it's working. I have to be at work tonight at 4 o'clock. Tomorrow I have my first day, my actual first day off in over a week, which is why I haven't been recording. It's holiday season. I work at a pharmacy. We are very busy. I am a manager there. We have had so many people call in, so many people call off, and my status as a manager doesn't mean anything in this context except for the fact that as a manager, in this particular pharmacy, you have to know how to do everything. It's not like a manager at any given store where they only have to know about their section. And I know there are a lot of stores out there that do that, and there are a lot of stores out there that require you to know everything. My store is one of the stores that requires you to know everything. So when we have a call-in, we don't have enough, I guess, hourly workers. I mean, I'm hourly myself, but non-management team. We don't have enough people who aren't management. They call them hourly workers. I don't understand that. That we can call to come in because they're already working that day, or they've already hit their hours for the week and we can't give them a bunch of overtime. So what do? They call managers. And I live right up the street from my job, so they usually end up calling me. I often tell them, hey, call the other manager, see if somebody else can come in. They almost always deny that they can come in, so it almost always falls to me. So for a week, and well, for about 11 days straight, I've been working now, 8-hour shift at a minimum, 12-hour shift at the longest, in this pharmacy. It's ridiculous. I'm covering all kinds of shifts and whatnot. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've been tired. Period. Like that's all there is. I'm not gonna push myself to the point where I'm making videos every day to upload when I'm in that kind of condition. I need to make sure I'm eating right. I need to make sure I'm sleeping enough. I'm not trying to get sick, especially working at a pharmacy. We have a bunch of people coming in there sick all the time, coughing, hacking, wanting to shake your hand, all kinds of weird stuff going on when it comes to illnesses in that place. So I'm just not risking it, period. Like, that's all there is to it. So I have to put my health first, guys. I hope you guys who actually watch this series understand. That's all I can say, really. Like I said, it's 7 a.m. I'm going to record like 3-4 videos today. I'm feeling well rested, and I'm off tomorrow. And I told my boss, do not call me. If someone calls off, do it yourself, honestly. Like, at this point, that will have been my, 13th day in a row. And it will be a 12-hour shift if I have to go in, because there's only one person I can think of off the top of my head who would call in. And they just, it's a 12-hour shift that they're working. And that would be why they would be calling in, because they're that type of person. But anyway, I told my boss not to do it. I told him I will not be answering my phone if you guys are calling me. So I do have time to record tomorrow. I have some decks that I need to work on for Magic the Gathering and Yu-Gi-Oh! For my local play groups that I play with. But I do have several hours that I can potentially dedicate to just recording. I can't promise any edits or anything like that. And I know my stuff is really amateurish. I mean, I've been doing this for over a year now, but I've literally just been plugging in my stuff and recording. That's it. I don't do too many edits. When I do an edit, it's usually, just a random clip of something I'm trying to be funny or weird, or, oh, I think this fits, or whatever. But, like I said, guys, I don't even have time to keep a steady schedule lately, with it being holiday season and being crazy. Much less sit down and learn how to completely edit my videos and do all this other craziness to it. But what I am going to do is, like I said, I'm going to record at least 2 or 3 videos today. I do have a lot of things I need to get done before I go to work. But I'm off tomorrow. So I should have all of next week's videos recorded Monday through Friday. So that way, anytime I need to sit down and have a recording or record a video, I will already be ahead. Like I said, Monday through Friday's video should be done by tomorrow. By the time it even hits noon, because I don't have anything to do tomorrow before 2 p.m. So I've got a buddy coming over there. We're gonna trade some cards. We're gonna make some decks. But that should be it. That should be the end of that. We should be on the right track at that point. So I'm gonna have these videos recorded. This series actually should be done by the time Friday is over. I already know the next game I'm gonna take over in this place. It's gonna be a blind playthrough of a game that I have never really fully played. I do remember playing some of it, like an hour or so when I was a kid, but the Spyro Reignited Trio, that game is coming out this coming week. I'm going to go pick it up. I'm going to take it home. I'm going to record my blind playthrough of at least the first game. If I don't like it, I'm not going to bother with the second or the third. But like I said, that should be interesting. And Tales of Zestiria will be back. So that's just the way it is. But anyway, I've blathered on long enough. Let's get into this. We've got a bunch of stuff going on. There's a boss fight coming up here in a little bit. I'm probably going to get destroyed by. And I'm going to hold my freaking video game controller, my PS4 controller, away from my face. I notice a lot of times when I go back to watch a video to see if it desynced or anything like that, I hear a bunch of clicks. Hopefully me holding this away from me will remedy that at least to some extent. But no, this series is pretty much over, guys. To be honest with you. There's really not much left to do. Because see, we got all the Trinities, we found all the Dalmatians, we sealed all the keyholes. I don't know why I thought that was the end of it. So we have defeated the last tournament. The only thing I need to do is go back through the tournament as just Sora by himself, and that'll be a video of me doing it by myself and doing it with Donald and Goofy. But I'm probably either gonna just show what you get for it, or I'll just speed the whole thing up. Honestly, I'll probably just record the whole thing and just speed it up. But I will completely make that obvious. I will put it in the title. I'll title it like, you know, I don't know, Hades Tournament version 2 or Revisited or something. I don't know. But I'll title it something in the... Or rather, I'll name it something in the title, and then at the beginning of the video, I will start it off with me doing my usual shitty intro, hi, my name is Ray, whatever, and then I will tell you guys, hey, this video is literally just going to be the Hades Tournament time mode, so, we'll Sora by himself, and then the time attack mode, and that's the full freaking extent. If I even do it. Like I said, I might just, because I don't really see a point in me recording and showing those. The time attack one I do because I am interested in seeing how long it takes me. But for the most part, it's like, look, you guys have already seen me go through it. I didn't show the other tournaments, second phases, second forms, second and third times you have to visit them. I don't see a reason to show the Hades tournament. I really just don't. What's the point? You guys have already seen it. It's longer than All Living Hell. You guys have, there's no differences. There's no new bosses or anything. The only real difference between them, well, this second and third time and the first one, is the second one with Sora I will be doing in one shot, seeing if I can get through it in one shot with just Sora. And the third time with the time limit, you have to do it in one shot. So that's 50 fights that you have to do in the game's time, less than 20 minutes. Obviously in real life it takes longer because you've got the ending battle quotes, you know, the take that's, the we did it's, the for daisies. You also have to let each fight load in, cutscene, you know, all that type of stuff. So, you know, it will not be just 20 minutes. Obviously it takes longer than that. But, you know, I will find that to be somewhat interesting, to show what I did as a group with Sora, Donald, and Goofy in the time. But other than that, I don't know, man. I don't really think I'm going to be showing the tournaments, if I even show that part. Like I said, I might just show you guys, like, the Rock Titan fight of my, like, the last fight of the time attack one, as we get that bright gem, and then I will, you know, just move on. I will have an episode of the secret bosses. So let me see, this game, this video here I've already been recording for over 10 minutes. So we've got this video here. We've got probably another... We won't be completing this level in this video. Probably not. But if we don't complete this episode, no, we have to actually. Okay, so I will be completing. Where the hell is the treasure chest? I think it's up top. I will be completing this level for the most part in this episode, and what I mean by that is the last part of this level. The last part of this level is just basically a room that you stand in. And you can revisit this room over and over and over and do fights and all of this other crap. We do, like I said, we do have a boss fight coming up soon, but it's not a very difficult fight, but it's a difficult fight. What I mean by that is he hits hard, but that's about it. There's not really too much of anything you have to worry about with that guy. He just, and I don't know who the hell he is. He never appears in anything else. He's never mentioned anywhere else. He's literally just here. I heard he's from Fantasia, which is a movie I have never seen before. And I don't know what the hell he is. Oh, they are still here. Well, whatever. I got what I needed, so. See you later, losers. I don't know why. I mean, they must have been far enough away from me, because they don't let you open a treasure chest if there's an enemy in the immediate vicinity. Regardless. So, the videos that are left in the Kingdom Hearts series. Well, shoot. It probably won't be done by the end of the week. Just because the ending, the finale, in any Final Fantasy or Final Fantasy-esque game, and this is in that category, the final boss is never just by himself. The final boss either has somebody with him, or the final boss is, 17 different... Ooh, Leaf Bracer is a very good skill. I believe that makes it impossible for them to flinch you out of healing. Let's put that on right now. Stops enemies from breaking cure ability on us. Okay. As you guys have noticed, I don't mess with any of this crap. Strike Raid, Sonic Blade, the abilities that he learns, Trinity Limit, I don't do any of those. I don't like them. They're not conducive to my style, and they're completely pointless, because I mean, I'm just the dude who runs around and smacks the hell out of people with this Keyblade player. So we're gonna have maybe 2 episodes left of this game. And then, or of this game, of this level, I'll have 1 episode of the secret bosses, super bosses, whatever. Is that really it? Mighty Shield. What? I'll keep him with the Defender. That's kind of cool, though. Did I get that on my solo playthrough? I don't think I did. It doesn't sound familiar. And I mean, I can wreck these fools. Oh, okay. Did I literally just come in here for that Mighty Shield? I thought it, man, if you don't get up out my way, I thought all these places give it, whatever, it doesn't matter. Drop, fool. Already went in there. Alright, well, see ya, I guess. Whatever. I believe this is Winnie's World. That fiery thing over there is where Homeboy waits for us. Yeah, this is the Reprieve or something like that. World Terminus. Is that? Alright. Well, anyway. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. Because there's a section of this level that I completely forgot about, and this is it. Like I said, the boss is in that little vortex thing, but you have to clear this out first. I was like, where did he go? You have to clear this out first, and then when you come back in here, he's waiting for you. In a completely different area, by the way. So this episode might be a little bit longer, which is fine, because I know a lot of my videos can be short. Ones born of the heart of darkness, devoid of hearts, ravage all worlds and bring desolation. Seize all hearts and consummate the great heart. All hearts to be one, one heart to encompass all. Realize the destiny, the realm of Kingdom Hearts. Roll credits, the great darkness sealed within the great heart. Progeny of darkness, come back to the eternal darkness, for the heart of light shall unseal the path. 7 hearts, 1 keyhole. 1 key to the door of darkness, tied by 2 keys. Like how it says 1 key, and then 2 keys. The door of darkness to seal the light. None shall pass but shadows, returning to the darkness. Once born of the heart and darkness hunger, for every heart until the dark door opens. It's fine. You guys are going to be real pissed off when you find out that that's not going to work. You know, because Sora is in here. But it's all good! I think we actually might be done with this already. Alright. Yeah, okay, so it's gone. Alright, so in here is where the dude is. I hear his name is Charnabog or something. And this is apparently his theme song that's playing. I don't know who this is. More so to the point, I do not know what this is. He seems very out of place in a Disney game. He fits into a Final Fantasy game, but apparently he was in Fantasia. What's up, buddy? This is basically Ursula. Like, in the fight form. Because you fly instead of swim, but, you know, you beat on his dome. And he can hurt you quite a bit. That's why I have Aroga on. And he kind of just sits here for a little bit. He's really not hard. Like, at all. He hits like a truck. But, I mean, that's... I think this is his ultimate. Okay, or maybe I just pissed him off. He has a fire attack that does a fudge ton of damage. And it hit there, that one. And it hits you like 3 or 4 times. I always die if I get caught in that first blast. I can survive the second blast, and I can survive the third blast if I didn't get hit by the first. I have never... Uh-oh. I have never been able to survive that attack. If I get hit by the first one. So yeah, apparently this guy's name is Charnabog, like I said. I don't know if that's supposed to hurt us or what. I don't know what that's supposed to be. When he does that, little wind attack. I will never allow myself to get caught in that, ever. You see, like, he's almost dead, and he's not even hurt us yet. Or me. He knocked out Goofy and Donald. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, fireballs. Okay, that's fine. Aroga is a godsend in this fight, not just because... Oh. Not just because it reduces the damage you take, but because, as you saw, it was negating a good amount of his little, whatever those were, those energy blasts or something. This crap that he calls forth now. Yeah, so like I said, he's not very hard. Goodbye, Charnabog. If that's even your name. So yeah, no, we're almost done with this level, so I was wrong again. This episode will be the last of this level here. Then I will go through the 2 phases of the tournament on my own. And like I said, possibly show the last fight when it's just the Rock Titan versus us in the time thing. Super Glide. I've been waiting for that. It's the exact same thing as Glide, except it's faster, as the name suggests. So I think this is the only time you can actually, like, be in whatever the hell this is? I'm pretty sure you never are able to come back in here because this was only for Charnabog's fight. That's what I'm gonna call him. That's what I was told his name was. Don't know his name, obviously. Don't know how many times I can say that and still keep a straight face. Go. So that's the Super Glide. It's exactly like the Glide, except it's at least twice as fast. And then this is the gateway into the final room. I will not be able to avoid this dude's jump, I don't think. Yeah. I don't think I'm ever able to avoid his jump. So this is the Behemoth again. The destroyed Behemoth, I believe, is... No, the destroyed Behemoth is the one in the tournament. The Arc Behemoth, something like that. I love when Donald starts unloading Graviga on this guy. He dies so quickly when he does that. Anyway. Our goal is to get that open. And we do that by destroying the enemies that appear in this room in waves. That's pretty much it. So let me see. This video will go up on Tuesday. Wednesday's video will be me doing the tournament and showing off the exclusive enemies to every zone. And by every zone, what I'm referring to is the every world has its own like exclusive enemy, and I'm gonna show them all. Probably starting with Monstro. I almost always start off with Monstro. If I'm doing, oh my god, if I'm doing anything that has to do with Monstro, I usually start with his first, just because his world is not guaranteed to appear. Well, he's not guaranteed to be there. Please just stand still and die. Thank you. Angel Stars. I mean, you can leave this room and come back in, and then the Behemoth will show up again, and then you can do it all over again. As long as you leave before that door completely falls apart, you can come back in here and do this as many times as you want. There's no real reason to, in my opinion. Go ahead if you want. I mean, it spawns a lot of enemies, so if you're trying to get Gales and stuff from the Invisibles and the Angel Stars, that's the best way to do it. Probably just leave this room and come back in. Like I said, that Arc Behemoth ain't worth nothing. These guys, as you can see, we're running through these guys, and we're not even level 70 yet. So you don't have to be an overabundantly powerful type of Sora. Just come in as your regular Sora self, and you'll be alright. And they're not even doing nearly as much damage as they used to do. So we're okay. So we're not really worried too much about these chumps. You've got maybe one more wave. But yeah. So Wednesday will be the enemies that in this world has its own exclusive enemy too. This actually is the room they appear in. Let me see. What else do we need to do? We need to fight the bosses. Actually, you know what? I do have, this is part 34, I do have part 33 recorded already, so I'll probably upload part 33 on Sunday. Which goes against my original plan, but the finality is going to be at least 2 videos. Well, it's going to be 2 videos. And it's going to suck because I'm going to have to either cut out, the final cutscene altogether, which is probably what I'll do. Like the final cutscene with the song and all that. Or I will no, I'll probably have to do that because I've played through this game before, the original game on this channel. Before I did my little soft reset kind of thing. And that's it, by the way, the level's over. And every time I played the Kingdom Hearts theme song from any of the cutscenes, my entire video gets muted and taken down. And I'm not trying to get any copyright strikes. I have yet to get a copyright strike. These guys. Okay. These are the Neo Shadows. This is this world's exclusive enemy. Basically, there's nothing really special about these guys. And the reason I say that is because pretty much every other enemy, you have to do something special to either get them to show up or you have to do something special to hurt them, defeat them in general, whatever, or defeat them / hurt them in general, whatever. These guys aren't in that category. They just hit really hard, and they recur over and over and over again. You have to kill them all. That's it. If you even leave one of them be, and see, they're almost done, because they don't start doing that until there's like very few or like one of them left. The Stormy Stone is what they drop. That's the reasoning behind all of these creatures that you're gonna fight exclusively in any given level. They drop an item you cannot get otherwise, and you need it for the item synthesis. But since I just showed that off, I don't need to show them off. But like I said, part 33 will go up on Sunday. This is part 34 to go up on Monday. Part 35 will go up on Tuesday. That'll be me going through the Hades tournament first and second time again. I probably won't show the first one at all, and the time attack one I'll probably just show the Rock Titan fight, and then I will show off the items that you get for doing that, and then I will go through the each individual world and show off the world exclusive enemies, I guess, what you need to do to get the most out of them. I'll show the secret bosses in Wednesday's video, and then Thursday and Friday will be the finale, part 1 and part 2. So anyway, that's the plan. It actually does kind of work out, because I do like to end videos on Friday. I don't know why. And Tales of Hysteria will be coming back. Like I said, I have tomorrow to record. The finale for that's going to be kind of shitty. Well, the final boss is going to be kind of shitty because my stats are really bad. But I will be able to defeat the chump. And then when we go into the secret EX dungeon, then that's when I'll have to probably take another week off from that series, just so I can get the materials I need to power my characters up. But anyway, thank you all for watching as always. My name is Ray. Okay. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter if that kind of thing interests you. The link will be in the description. Whew, I'm actually getting kind of tired. I've been up for a little bit now, and it's still early morning. Oh man, take care of yourselves, guys. But until next time, goodbye, everybody.